ਵੈਲਕਮ ਟੂ ਦਿਸ ਐਪੀਸੋਡ ਆਫ ਦ ਹਰਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਸ਼ੋ। ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸੈਗਮੈਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੇਰਾ ਸਾਥ ਦੇਣਗੇ ਐਂਟੋਨੀਨਾ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਮਾਹਰ ਹਨ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਨਿਊਟ੍ਰੀਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਸੰਬੰਧ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ। ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਵਿਸ਼ਾ ਸੀ ਜਿਸ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਡਿਸਕਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਸਰੀਰ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਹਾਊ ਡਜ਼ ਦ ਬਾਡੀ ਵਰਕ, ਐਂਡ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਡੈਫੀਸ਼ੀਐਂਸੀਜ਼ ਪਾਈਆਂ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਮਾਪਤ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਸਵਾਗਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਐਂਟੋਨੀਨਾ ਦਾ। Welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So Antonina, today we'd like to know as to how the body works, because today what we are listening and reading is that the body is not working at its par. There is something wrong, some deficiencies are being found. So how does the body work as such?
Absolutely. So the body is a natural organism. It evolved in nature and it continues to thrive from it. And nature usually, if the closer the body, the closer the individual is to nature, the healthier it usually is. You'll find that in animals, for example, that are living in the wild. So why do we see so many chronic diseases in people? Because we changed our lifestyle, we changed the way we live, and therefore the sickest population is usually the humanity and the animals that reside with them. So when we're thinking about nutrition, is the whole body is made from it. So all of your molecules, all of your tissues, all of your cells, all of your hormones, all of the structure of the body is running all those elements, and those are natural occurring. There are phytonutrients, minerals, vitamins, and of course water and other substances. So if we're thinking about degenerative diseases and the body wanting to recover, we usually in a natural medicine, we always talk about, and we're usually looking to what is the body deficient in and why is it not functioning properly in that area, in that diagnosis. And then we're trying to establish a link from where that deficiency could occur and why it's malfunctioning.
So when we talk about the deficiencies as such, now the lifestyle changes and the other deficiencies which come into the body, what are the reasons for that?
Because we really dramatically changed our lifestyle. So we started processing our food. So we're not eating from our gardens, we're not eating organic food, the food that's full of nutrients. So the more we fertilize the soil with chemicals, the less available the nutrients are to that plant. The less nutrient dense the plant is, the less nutrition we're eating when we're consuming plants. And then a lot of times we're cooking those plants, we're processing them heavily, and so we're not getting any of that nutrition. And the body doesn't have the building blocks to regenerate itself.
So let's talk about the deficiencies as such now, as you have said that these are the reasons why these deficiencies are occurring. So major, when you see the body as such, in the research and in your own practice, what do you find? What are the major deficiencies what we are finding today?
Major deficiencies, especially in North America, would be deficiencies of vitamin D, D3 as a natural, non-synthetic form. And we see that in almost all populations, and everybody who has cancers, has diabetes, multiple sclerosis, arthritis, osteoporosis. If you were to check the serum level of vitamin D3, those people almost don't have any. So they're on a very, very low spectrum, or they're very, very deficient in it. So that begs the question, is like, if that's what we're seeing in all of the sick population, would that make sense that we can actually start working with those people, using those nutrients to replenish them and help the body to recover its condition?
So one is vitamin D.
Vitamin D. Then magnesium is the one that we see very, very on mass scale, very low in our culture, because again we started processing our food, our soil quality has depleted, and therefore our plants don't have enough magnesium in them. And we see a widespread deficiencies, and most of the time doctors are not able to, or don't have the tools to properly diagnose it, because if they check blood for magnesium level, blood only stores 1% of magnesium. And the majority of it is stored in muscle and tissue in the brain, and so we don't have proper tools to test for it, and it usually goes misdiagnosed. And then when the person has condition, it's treated with medication. So again, magnesium is a very, very widely used natural treatment, and it's something that we'll talk about in more detail. We see a lot of deficiencies in B vitamins, and that's why we see a lot of cognitive impairment and dysfunction. So B vitamins have a huge array and huge need, and are very important for proper brain functioning. And of course we see very little antioxidants, curcumin for that matter, which we talked about, such as turmeric, a lot of antioxidants. Vitamin A is very often overlooked. Majority of vitamins and nutrients that we'll usually find in raw organic foods, if we're not consuming them, we won't have them.
So what's the substitute now? Because the vegetables and the food what we're eating, as you have said, is processed. It is not up to the mark. So is there a substitute for this? How to how to fulfill those finish off those deficiencies in our body?
So the very first thing the person should do is always find the highest quality food.
Right.
So food is always first. You find the highest quality food, you go to obtain that food, you are making sure that the way you are cooking it or consuming it is the healthiest way possible.
Right.
So cook it very lightly, have a lot of raw organic vegetables on the side of your cooked food. So make sure that you get your nutrition from food. Because the food is depleted, even the organic one a lot of times, or non-processed one, many people use supplementation. So they will go to a good quality multivitamin.
Right.
And I mentioned good quality because a lot of people actually resort to multivitamins and they go to regular store and they'll buy synthetic complexes that has a lot of fillers, anti-caking ingredients, has a lot of synthetic vitamins. And if they're synthetic, they really won't be the body won't be able to use it and congest liver and kidney. So there's actually problems with synthetic vitamins.
Okay, so
quality.
now I'll hold you here because that's a very important point what you have touched. As a common person, once you go into a store, you find written over there the cheapest multivitamin, we try to go and buy that because it's on sale or whatever it is. Now over there, how can a common person come to know that it is synthetic or it is good, what quality it is? Is it written over there on the bottle? Is it synthetic or what is it like?
So usually a lot of bottles, all of the bottles with nutrients, they will have a good table.
Okay.
They will list all of the ingredients, all the different vitamins, minerals, and essential amino acids that may be included in that. You have to look at the form of that vitamin or that mineral, the form that they've presented in.
Right.
So
and sometimes it's in percentage terms, sometimes it's in milligram or whatever it is, but it becomes very confusing for a common person.
It is.
And we would like to do one particular topic on this only, how to read the labels so that you come to know as to what is the importance.
Let's do that, absolutely.
So supplements are one other, supplements are the only substitute, I would say, as you said, that you can, the deficiencies what you have in your body, you can cover those.
Absolutely. So the high quality supplements, and sometimes people will use it orally, or they do intravenous. So if they actually have a very severe condition, like such as cancer, a lot of times people will do intravenous vitamin C treatment. So it's all in the dose, really, because a lot of supplements would have a recommended daily dose is actually very low. That's usually used as a maintenance tool. So as a maintenance, you can have so many milligrams of this, so many milligrams of that. But if you actually have a disease, and we know that that disease is linked to a deficiency in a certain nutrient, you might actually be interested or need to do more research in how to take that nutrient in much higher dose. Because now you're not only just managing your health, maintaining it to be healthy, you actually need to treat something. So you'll go to the therapeutic dosages of supplements. That's what we recommend.
Thank you very much for this perspective. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
So जो आज ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਐਂਟੋਨੀਨਾ ਨੇ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਿ ਸਰੀਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅੱਜ ਸਾਡੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਡਿਫੀਸ਼ੀਐਂਸੀਜ਼ ਪੈ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਖਾਣ ਪੀਣ ਕਾਰਨ, ਸਾਡੇ ਲਾਈਫ ਸਟਾਈਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਚੇਂਜਸ ਕਾਰਨ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਜੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਖਾ ਪੀ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਕੀ ਕਾਰਨ ਹਨ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਨਿਊਟ੍ਰੀਐਂਟਸ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਰੀਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਉਸ ਦਾ ਅਸਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਹਾਈ ਕੁਆਲਿਟੀ ਖਾਣਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਖਾ ਰਹੇ। ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਇਲਾਵਾ ਪੈਸਟੀਸਾਈਡਸ, ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਇਲਾਵਾ ਦਵਾਈਆਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਇਹ ਦਵਾਈਆਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਸੁੱਟਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਸਬਜ਼ੀਆਂ ਦੇ, ਇਹਦਾ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਇਹੀ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਡੈਫੀਸ਼ੀਐਂਸੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਖਤਮ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਹਾਈ ਕੁਆਲਿਟੀ ਖਾਣਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਖਾਓ। ਆਰਗੈਨਿਕ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਪਸੰਦ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ। ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਇਲਾਵਾ ਸਬਸਟੀਟਿਊਟ ਹੈਗਾ ਸਪਲੀਮੈਂਟਸ, ਪਰ ਸਪਲੀਮੈਂਟਸ ਵੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਲੈਣੇ ਨੇ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਦੇਖੋ ਕਿਤੇ ਉਹ ਸਿੰਥੈਟਿਕ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੇ, ਕਿਤੇ ਕੁਝ ਡਾਲਰਸ ਬਚਾਉਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਸੋਚ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਰੀਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਪਲੀਮੈਂਟਸ ਪਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਪਰ ਉਸ ਦਾ ਬੈਨੀਫਿਟ ਨਹੀਂ, ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਹਾਈ ਕੁਆਲਿਟੀ ਸਪਲੀਮੈਂਟਸ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਦੇਖਣੇ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਨੇ। ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਪਤਾ ਚਲਾਇਆ ਜਾਵੇ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਬੋਟਲ ਖਰੀਦ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਸਬਸਟੀਟਿਊਟਸ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਪਲੀਮੈਂਟਸ ਨੇ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇਨਗਰੀਡੀਅੰਟਸ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਚੰਗੇ ਨੇ ਜਾਂ ਮਾੜੇ ਨੇ, ਇਸ ਬਾਰੇ ਵੀ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ।